Hi guys, Derpy Moose 99 here. Welcome back to Banished with megamod 8. This is episode 17. We're now up to 766 citizens, just over halfway to our goal of 1500. I just want to quickly look at our food. Last year we were about, close to even. In year we were used 66, produced 73. Looks like that's trending in the right direction. And our graph may be trending back up. So let's keep an eye on the food after we added all those crops and orchards. I think in this episode, what I'd like to do is we'll obviously try and finish this bridge here. I would like to extend some more rice farms up and put in our marketplace and housing there. I would like to get, if possible, I don't know how quickly this will build, but get our tin mines in, at least into the upgrade cycle. And I believe we need to build a whole bunch of houses as well too. Yeah, 226 to 273, so that's almost 50. So we need to get busy on the housing. So let's, well, it's still paused here. Let's lay in some more docking just so that can get built. Yeah, we have 23 builders, so let's go a little crazy. Okay, looks like I actually laid some in already. So, okay, we're going 4 rice farms on each side and then a cross piece. So I wonder if we can get away with another 4 rice farms. This fishery goes to there. So maybe we'll carry the rice farms right up there because food is always an issue. And the marketplace and the housing can go in here. I think that sounds like a plan. So let's get some of that stuff building here. Okay, I don't think we, yeah, okay. Yep, I have no idea if I did those right, but we'll let that run and we'll see. Now, since we're so short on houses, let's uh, let's put some in for the new farms that we set up here. We're short so many houses, I'm not even going to bother counting. We're just going to slap a bunch in and see what happens here. Yeah, we got some more spots over here. All right, a couple of roads that we didn't bring through. And while we're at it, why don't we clear some of that out? A little bit of ground clutter there. Oh, there's another bunch of roads. Yeah, while we're here, let's just throw in a few more. Oops, I think we're doing 17 this way, right? 15 by 15 will be okay. All right. So there's a bunch there, a bunch there. I'm gonna throw some salt boxes up here. And these are country houses. Once these are all populated, people move in, start having kids, we should have a major food problem. So, that's something we can look forward to here. Okay, and I was going to put another joiner in here. Do I really want to? Yeah, it's going to mess that road up pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. Okay, so the additional mills have helped with the bakeries here. And yeah. Okay, so let's pump this up to 30. Okay, more reeds. Yeah, okay, so this guy's out of reeds, that guy's out of reeds, but it looks like we're getting to be closer to being balanced anyways. How are we doing on the bridge here? I love the way they walk across the water to do the construction. Oh, yeah, we have auto purchase on, I believe. Yeah, okay, fruits and vegetables. Okay, one of our hunting blinds has come in. Okay, there's our first tin ore mine. Let's do the candle upgrade. Okay, another hunter. Any flowers in here? Okay, there's 6,046 flowers. Interesting, okay. Okay, that was our water well. Now, the water wells use workers, just says worker. Hunter. Okay, some more laborers. Our poor candle maker here keeps running out of tallow, and I keep forgetting to buy tallow, so maybe I'll do a sticky note or something here. Oh, I lied about the reeds route again. The bridge is happening. Alright, I know we're building lots of stuff, but why don't we prioritize this stuff? And maybe we can get our township going up here. I guess the advantage to the docks too is we don't need lumber, it just uses logs, and some idiot bought, 12,000 logs, so we should be okay there. It would be nice to get that lumber yard working though. How are we? 55. So let's increase our construction up quite high. So I seem to be doing house building in bunches here. So if we up the limit, we should let these guys catch up in between our sort of surges in housing building. Yeah, I wonder with these guys too. Sorry, orders. Yeah, why don't we add lumber in? I think we have lots of hull components for now, so any traders that show up with hull components, we'll switch them over lumber. So we have an alternative source that we can buy a batch if we get into a jam. All right, we have 3 traders. Yeah, don't really want any other seeds right now. Okay, another hunter. All right. Now, I'm going to staff these, but they're not going to be very effective until we get additional houses up the north side of the lake here. Oh, there's our lumber yard. Okay, this one will only take a max of 2. Something to remember. We're actually getting 3 in the sawmills here. Another hunter. Okay, it's spring, so let's have a quick look at our last year's stats. Produced 88,000, used 87, well, 89 and 88 if you want to look at it that way. Okay, so we're back to even, but we're going to build 1,000,000 houses, so that should be fun. Now, where was that hospital? Oh, that was the one behind the hill here. Okay. So we'll have to remember if we have another outbreak, we actually have 3 hospitals in operation. I'll have a look and see how we did on the dispersal. Okay, you can upgrade. Oh, looks like our bridge is done. Okay, let's make sure this trader can get under our bridge. Okay. Now I made this a little bit too big, but there's no way to reverse that other than going back and loading that save. So I think we're just going to put stone road on it and pretend that I made it big enough, that big deliberately. Oh, interesting. Our stone's actually down to 800. Let's bump the purchases back up. I think when we looked at it before, we had over 2,000 stone, so we lowered the purchasing unit amount, but we'll put it back up. And I think, you know what, with all those houses going in, why don't we see what all that stone would cost? Wow, out of perfume. Oh, I guess we just traded. Well, let's do this and see where we get to. Okay, we can't buy all of it. But, oh, this is going to make me do math. That's unfortunate. So 6. And let's see what that looks like. You know what? That's close enough. So that'll give us a good, good, influx of stone for all those houses. tools, 400 iron. All right. The never-ending battle to build enough reeds. Well, you know what? We haven't added houses here, so let's actually get. Let's just pause this up for the moment. All right. So this is the fisherman. Oh, that's well short of that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll actually keep building the rice until we run into the rock face up here. But this is our 4. Now, yeah, I think we'll keep running that one up too. Okay, that's 1 short. All right, and then just above, probably makes sense to have the market close to the bridge here. So where is it? Dock market. All right, so if this doesn't kill a bunch of workers, I'm going to be shocked because I'm building all this dock stuff ahead of time, but all right, rock and roll. Let's up the builders to 40. Okay, I suspect this fish dock is not doing great, yeah. Be pretty grumpy if I had to walk that far to work and turn around and go home for lunch. I think building this bridge first helped, right? Because builders and laborers can come in this way. And I think the stockpiles over here were, well, now there's no logs in there. That's a surprise. Yeah, let's pull that guy up. Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap. I can't do this, can I? Or I can't do it as far as I was thinking. I talk so much about not blocking the trading river, and then I go and block the trading river. All right. How many times did I say don't block the trading river? And then that's a pretty decent derp. We're not doing all that well on building houses, are we? Yeah, let's let the auto purchase go. How's our stock looking? Not too bad. Let's have a look at our hunters, see. 400 duck meat, so 100 food per year to feed a person. Each one of these feeds 4 people, so Yeah, they're not bad to put in, especially if you're doing survival coats. Okay, I'm going to watch this carefully and make sure the boats can go around that. In the meantime, rats, okay. Right now these aren't built, so they're just sliding underneath, but all right, flax we need for linen. Okay, more houses, guys, please. Okay. Oh, there's some salt. I think I was going to use it over in the bakeries. Don't really have a use for it yet because I haven't set that up, but let's just buy it. We'll not only, gum up the user interface here, we'll gum up the storage huts as well. All right, and stone is 1,500. Logs are 10 grand. So we were at 13,000 logs for a while. So we slightly lowered our purchasing threshold or unit amount, and we've added 3 more furniture joiners. And are we getting any stock here? Wow, we added 3 more, almost doubling our production, and we haven't really built any surplus. That's amazing. So furniture is being used quite a bit in the trading docks. Okay, so I want to get this so we have some workers, and also make sure I left enough room for the traders to slide through. All right, there's our pathing, anti, anti-pathing problem bridge. All right, so let's actually put some access right up to there. So for whatever reason, I want to go that way. Okay, this isn't a true test yet because these aren't built or completed. Now, all we've got, so this small storage I've got ideally for the fishermen, but if we don't put other storage in, we're going to choke all this up. So let's somewhere around here, let's put at least one storage barn for now. Yeah, I know, you know what? We got a lot of rice production. I think we should also, let's also put in a grain silo. Okay, actually, we don't really have to watch those. Do want to keep an eye on this mine and on the market here. Now I might save and try and make this symmetrical by adding another piece there with a power tool. But I could play around with that off camera. So we needed about 50 houses. I'm betting we actually need much more than that now. Now some of these are coming in. How's this guy doing? Oh, 10,000 flowers. I don't believe we have canola or cranberry. You know, I could look, but all right. So we have almost 10,000 flowers in our resource depot here, and in the general supply we have 3,000. So now 40% full, but I think this is only a 4-digit number. Yeah, so we can increase that. So that's kind of disappointing. So if we want to, yeah, let's keep an eye on our flowers. Remember, I talked about a patch too to cut down the number of flowers harvested. So yeah, since we can only put 10,000 in there, I was sort of thinking as our trading increased that our use of perfume would go way up. But it looks like the flower production is outproducing us. The question mark on that market means this market's finished. Okay, so why don't we start with 4 people? Okay, I'm going to lay in the rest of the rice and then we'll kind of build the town around that. Yeah, we can go that far. See how it looks. It might look a bit silly. And yeah, we can't really build that up the side of the mountain. That'd be kind of fun, a combination lake and terrace or something, but all right. Let's build this out. Okay, let that come in and then we'll fit all as many houses in there as we can. Grocer, food is 65,000. Let's have a quick look at that. So we just went through a growing season. So this year we've used 79,000, produced 102. Of course, the year's not finished. And last year we were slightly overproducing. So for the moment, that's trending in the right direction. But of course, like I say, all these houses get built, there'll be a wave of kids and we'll be back in trouble again. Such is the nature of Banished. It's not bringing very much flax, is it? Let's buy a few more animals too. Perfume first, and then, I don't know, what do you think? 10 survival coats, and 6 feathers just to balance it all out. Okay, how's our tin mines doing? Oh, yeah, last stuff we built was up here. So hazelnut, potato. What's this here? Orange, okay. I like pecans. I'm just going to do some random crops here. Beans, blueberries. Oh, raspberries. Pecan, orange. Oh, cranberry we just bought. For some reason I was thinking that's a crop, but they've actually got it in an orchard here, so that's cool. Farmers are good, laborers are not. So we'll go 50 there. Now that's a little bit of additional food. I wonder where our market circle, that one there, that one there. So these guys in theory don't really have a market. All right, we have a bunch of stuff on the build here, but I think I'll put a small market in here, and we could put maybe a cluster of houses and a few more fields here. So, but we'll put that on our to-do list. Okay, we just bought 1,000 salt just for fun. I don't think I want to buy that though, so we'll just let it go. So our logs are actually below 10,000 now, so we'll keep an eye on that. 6,000 to 8,000 is my happy place. So when it gets down to 8, we'll look at increasing back our purchasing amount here. Oh, you guys and your read demand, boy. Okay, we got some houses up here. Oh, there's our dark mine. Okay. So this is the last upgrade step we just did with the lamp oil, 80 lamp oil, lumber and stone and stuff. So once that comes up, we'll look at our coal. Now coal I think was 7 a unit to buy. If we build some houses in here, this might be worthwhile turning on for coal. Just so we're not using our trade goods up on that. Although we got tons of coats right now, and I suspect our coat production could be increased if we needed it to. Yeah, there's lots of wool. Okay, well I think of it too, let's set our camera. So we're Z for there, X for there, C for there. And let's maybe go over to our northern part of our lake. And let's camera that to V. So Z, X, C, V. Okay. And I saw a trade boat going through there. So it looks like, you know, we've got enough room there for the traders to go through. So ducks and trade chickens, no thanks. Which reminds me, oh, we're 20 to 20 now in the pasture here. Okay, so these ones are just giving milk, it looks like. I was wondering when this hit the 20 mark if it would start giving meat as well too. So we'll come back and have a look at it just in case that just hit the capacity. Oh, and here's the red ones. Oh, that's kind of cool, eh? Black and white, and these guys are red. These guys are at 20 as well. And they are also just giving milk, so that's okay. Now I wonder, let's go into refined foods here for a moment. For the milk, we use this one here, a dairy parlor. But I wonder, a red creamery. Cool. Well, you know what? Why don't we put that in and just see what that does? Because we've got the milk production here, so It's a big chunk of the fun with megamod is what are all these things? Why don't we just try it and see how it goes? And like I say, I've just scratched the surface, so every game you play, trying to add a few more things or try a few more things that you haven't tried before. Okay, just out of curiosity. Yeah, so the people moving in here are mid-20s. Means I've been a bad boy on the housing. Okay, is there houses here? No, okay. Let's go into our dock set here. Small school. I don't think there's a big school. Oh, it has its own dock piece. Interesting. Don't suppose it might fit in there. Aha. But it's got a dock. Well, why don't we do it this way? Let's put a couple more houses. And our school's got their own dock section, so let's go 2 schools for now. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't have tons of space here, so yeah, that's not going to work out super great, is it? Alright, I'm not sure exactly what I did there, so let's let it build and we might have to delete some stuff. Oh, nomads. Alright, let's have a quick assessment here. Yeah, okay, I've gone a little long, I think, on this episode. Looks like our homes are, we were 50 or 60 houses short, now we're only about 20. Only about 20. But we have 117 nomads. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to save it here and end episode 17. And I think we're going to accept these when we come back. But I just want to have a quick run through of food and everything before we do that. So I'm Derpy Moose 99. That was episode 17 of Banished with megamod 8. Thank you.